Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Power rankings are out, so we thought RC has a fundamental list as well. His top 5 NFC teams as we head into these off-season. Let's start with number 1. Okay, Cuss, you know why we started with number 1? Yeah. Because obviously number 1 is not a question. It's the Philadelphia Eagles. We talked earlier about what Howie Roseman has been able to do in this offseason. And let's think about his 2 Hall of Fame careers as the GM of the Philadelphia Eagles. You build a team that goes to win the Super Bowl with Doug Peterson and Nick Foles as the quarterback. And now in your second iteration, you have Jalen Hurts, a team that's totally revamped with Nick Sirianni, and now you've added piece after piece from the University of Georgia, by the way, and you are now setting yourself up to be the representative in the Super Bowl again from the NFC. And that
Say what?
Going with the San Francisco 49ers, which is weird. You know why? Wow. We just never talk about it. They just keep
San Francisco.
and they win, and they win, and they play great defense. They run the football. Kyle Shanahan is amazing in diagramming play, and he can play with like any quarterback. And I know it's going to be like, okay, maybe the quarterback is hurt too. But Brock Purdy, who got hurt, we watched him play throughout the season after Jimmy Garoppolo was injured, he had them in a position to beat the Philadelphia Eagles. If not for that injury, if not for losing JJ after him, you have an opportunity to win. I'm going to go Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, no, come on.
And now, first off, I'm doing it for the show, E. You know you got to talk about the Dallas.
I'm doing it for the show.
Are you a Cowboys fan? Yes!
Oh, Lord.
This one I thought we had some good Kappa Alpha size. When you look at the Dallas Cowboys, I think it's a team that decided to stay steady. You go first round, you get a defensive tackle because you need to stop the run.
Yes.
Now we see Micah Parsons is continuing to build himself up to play the defensive end position. I believe Stephon Gilmore is one of the more underrated moves made in this offseason because now you have a guy opposite Diggs that can show him some of the veteran things that has made this guy Defensive Player of the Year, and I believe that is huge. At number 4, I'm going with the Seattle Seahawks. Okay. And I know people are going to be like, oh, but it's just Geno. Oh, but it's just Pete Carroll. But you go out and you add Jackson Smith and Jigba in the first round with DK Metcalf, with Tyler Lockett, with us seeing the ascension of Geno Smith to being a very viable franchise quarterback. And now Bobby Wagner is back in Seattle where he always belonged. And this is a team that I expect to be
It's kind of interesting list.
But when I watch what they were able
Couple
to do
things that are taking takeaways for me.
And now you think about some of those turnovers created by San Francisco in the first round of the playoff. I don't expect those things to happen down the stretch. They'll finish second in the West, but they'll be one of the top 5 teams in the NFC. And at number 5,
Come on.
I'm freaking fired up about this. The Detroit Lions. Now,
Okay.
I was pissed off for Detroit in the first round. Right? You go running back early. I was like, Then you go to linebacker that I felt you could have gotten in the second round, and I was like, Then you get the tight end. No, you get the safety. This is a team in the Detroit Lions that found ways to make themselves better. You added pieces on the back end to a secondary that we actually saw gel down the stretch of the season. Jared Goff has made himself a quarterback who deserves another contract in Detroit. And Amon-Ra St. Brown is somebody from
I'll be
this
right
draft
back,
class
you
that
people.
was full of wide receivers that is showing that he can be an all-pro in the future. I think the Detroit Lions are the team that wins the NFC North.
Yeah, we'd like to see, are they Simba or are they the Lion King? We'll see. Okay.
Simba became the Lion King.
Well, that's true. But let's see if they make that transition.
The hyenas are taking over the hyenas.
Tim, you saw the list here. How far, in your opinion, are the Cowboys from the Eagles?
Well, let me just say this, okay? And RC knows this. We've worked together a long time. I am negative. It's so easy for me to see somebody's list and just tear it apart. Negative. We know that, okay? Now, here's the thing. RC and I also have worked together. Clearly, we've worked together for way too long. Teammates once upon a day back in Washington. Here's the deal. A little post-it note that I wrote down, okay? These are the teams. This is my top 5 list. It's the stinking same thing as RC's list. It's the same exact. I can't even be.
Shout out to Mike Gage, member for 22 months. Woohoo!
It's the same list.
It's the same damn list.
Jeff, be the voice of reason here. What do you think?
I mean, look, I love the 49ers too. By the way, post-it notes, are those still a thing?
Oh, not the post-it notes.
Look,
Yeah.
The 49ers at 2 is such a good call. And I think that really it is a matter of number 1 and number 2, and then the rest can all figure it out. Because number 1, yeah, obviously the Eagles. Number 2, the 49ers, you can look at it one of two ways. You can either look at it as they won with their third quarterback in Brock Purdy because that's how good they were. Or you can look at it as, look, Brock Purdy is the real deal.
Whoa!
Either way, you've got to have some optimism going into this season. So
Damn!
I like the list, RC.
Damn!
Wouldn't expect anything else.
Philly
Crazy
D.
thing, because when we talk about
Shout out to
biggest
Philly
threat,
D.
Tim,
I tell you what, we're going to stop that right there. What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. It is Friday night, and hopefully you just got paid. Actually, I just got paid by Philly D. Shout out to Philly D with the little emoji there. Thanks for being you. I don't know what you is, but that's the only person I know how to be is me. And let me say shout out to all the channel members. Here's, I have a wonderful partner in life, okay? Miss Tracy. And I got all kinds of stories, but I won't go into those right now. But we have footballs, okay? I got blue footballs, the blue balls. And my thought was, we've had some of you guys have been channel members for, 36 months, 3 years and things like that. The tailgate members and things, they get the new shot glass every time we get one. They got all that stuff. The super fans have gotten a few things and all that. And everybody gets a shot glass. So I figured we'll just send everybody some balls. Now, here's what's crazy about the balls. See, originally, I got the brown balls, and it says spread the mojo. Linda, thank you for the football talk. Shout out to Linda. Linda, I appreciate you. So I was going to order some more, but because of, what happened with the pandemic and supplies and stuff, they didn't have any more brown balls. So I ordered blue balls, right? Now, when I ordered the blue balls, they had white balls, red balls, and silver balls. I went back to order more blue balls. Don't have any more blue balls. So now I've got silver balls. So there's going to be silver balls, and they're going to have the Joe Boo star on it. So for like the tailgate members, we'll send you a blue ball and a silver ball. But it actually works out because those are Cowboy colors. So we're going to be taking care of Linda. Shout out for Linda. Linda, who is a Eagles fan, we appreciate you. You are one of the nice Eagle fans out there. And we know they're few and far between, but we appreciate you. And let me say shout out to the lovely ladies. Gina, Dallas, Diva. I hope to see you at training camp this year again. Roland's Review was up. Alicia D, what's up, Alicia? Lady Libra, how are you doing, Lady Libra? I think I saw Angelica Baron. Did I see Angelica? Angelica? Let me go on back up through here. Forgive me. I can't believe I didn't. Okay, I guess I didn't see it. Forgive me. Life has been kind of crazy. With this red brick house here. And in fact, I thought it was going to be back home this evening, but we got work going on. You can see my man over here working on hanging drywall right now, and I got a few questions I got to answer, and I had to get some more materials to make sure he has what he needs, so I'm not leaving until tomorrow morning. And with me working on this red brick house, I have not been able to do the Dallas Cowboys justice, but I figure since this is the off season, and minicamp isn't until the 6th of June, that I can focus in on getting this place together. Now, interesting take here with Ryan Clark's schedule. Now, for all of you guys, this is actually the corner that my new studio will be here. Alan Williams, what's up? What's up? Matthew, what's going on, everybody? Damon Davis, Lady Libra, hearts. Michael Gibson, what's up, everybody? Interesting take on his list. Of course, the Eagles are the hottie pick, of course, because You know, they were in the Super Bowl last year, so of course everybody thinks they're going to be great. You know, they think getting everybody from the University of Georgia on an NFL team is going to end up making them a Super Bowl team. That's the thought there. We'll have to wait and see on that one. I personally think they're going to still be good, but I think they're going to take a step back. I think they're going to be playing better competition, and I think there's more books out on Jalen Hurts. I think the Cowboys, Casey Stewart, shout out to Casey Stewart. What's up, what's up, what's up? I think it's going to be a tougher road to hoe for the Eagles. The funny thing that, listening to Ryan Clark, he's sitting there talking about the Cowboys, you know, with Kellen Moore as the offensive coordinator, losing the coordinator is going to make a difference. How come that only applies to the Dallas Cowboys and not to the Eagles, who lost 2 coordinators, offensive and defensive? Anybody else wonder that one? Anybody at all? They got their flowers for last year, but this is a new year. There you go. The interesting thing on that was, that the New Orleans Saints he doesn't have on there with Derek Carr, because everybody says, oh, with Derek Carr, you know, it's a difference maker. Derek Carr is going to be great. I'm not one of those ones that's saying that, but that's what a lot of the talking heads say. They're not on there. And then there's the New York stinking Giants, another team that a lot of people think quite highly of. Could the Giants be one of those teams that make the playoffs if they fail to make it the next year? Could be a possibility. Could be. Just a bunch of Cowboys bias as usual. Hey, Mike, are you new here, Mike? Mike, are you new here? I wish I had my stream deck hooked up, because I would definitely put you on blast, so to speak. Mike, this is a Dallas Cowboys YouTube channel. I don't know what team your team is. I don't. But if you want hype for your team and you're not a Dallas Cowboy one, this might not be the place for you. I appreciate you being here. You're more than welcome to stay, but understand what you're getting here. I am a diehard Dallas Cowboy fan that loves my team, and I'm going to always look for the bright side of my team. And I'm going to look for the negative of the Giants, the Eagles, and the left hand up. Who are we? The Commanders. That's just the way it is. Dill Pickle. What's up, Dill Pickle? I love some dill pickles. In fact, I've been eating a lot of dill pickles at night because I keep getting cramps from all the walking around in here. Angelica Baron. What's up, Angelica? Woo, you tell them. I mean, seriously, you know, it's so funny how people come to your house and tell you what you should be cooking. Get out, man. You are a guest in my house. If you don't like what I'm doing in my house, as Eddie Murphy says, get the fuck out, okay? Get the fuck out, okay? I mean, come on, man. Okay. So here we sit. We have done some good things as far as this team goes. The question is it enough? Do we agree with that San Francisco is a better team than we are? The funny thing, I'm trying to remember who it was. Riddick. Louis Riddick said he doesn't actually believe in the San Francisco 49ers. And here's the reason why he didn't believe in the San Francisco 49ers. And it all has to do with the health of the team. He's looking at it and saying, do you think Christian McCaffrey is really going to stay healthy for 16 games? Do you think Trent Williams is going to stay healthy for 6 games? And he went down the list and basically put them on blast and said, I don't know that this aging team will stay healthy. We don't know what Brock Purdy is, if he was just, that 6-7 game wonder. And now that there's a book out on him and he's coming back from Tommy John surgery, if he's going to be the real deal. So there are questions, without a doubt, with some of the stuff in San Francisco. And as we always say, on average, 6.4 teams that make the playoffs. That's half. Don't the next year. So when we start talking about the Eagles, the Cowboys, San Francisco, New York Giants, Seattle, who am I missing? Tampa Bay. Probably Tampa Bay will be one of the ones to miss it. Minnesota. That more than likely 3 of those teams won't be playoff teams this year. Mr. Alan Walker. Alan Walker is always here. Always here. Shout out to you for always being here. Another one of the Eagle faithful that are here. Philly D, I'm buying market ticket to the Eagles and Dallas game. Are you also buying security? I could go without wearing a Cowboys jersey, but I think Eagle fans will recognize this face. I think they'll recognize this face. Now, if you can get Philly 500 to go as well, that would be great. I'd be more than happy to go. Although Trey Lance can still become a great quarterback. If he can stay healthy, why are the rankings 49ers second? Who the hell is their quarterback? At the moment, it's Sam Darnold. Pause. Yeah, that guy, Sam Darnold. Wealthy mind. Here's the thing. This is the thing that I always find so funny. Is that people seem to discount the rest of a roster. So you have to understand that as much as we'd like to believe that it's only a quarterback, it's not. San Francisco has one hellacious team. Tebow Samuels, Christian McCaffrey. You look at that defense, they got a great play caller. That team wins because they have a lot of talent on that roster. And as much as we don't like to admit it, it's a team sport. You can have guys that have great statistics and look good, but the thing is you're not winning without having a team across the board. It's hard to argue about Aaron Rodgers not being a great quarterback. As much as I despise the guy, he is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. How many times he went to the Super Bowl? One time. And it wasn't like Brock Purdy's only victory was the Dallas Cowboys. Just saying. Mark, always ready to fight. He half pays attention. What do you mean I'm always ready to fight? I only I try. Listen, I got 3 screens going on here. I've been here at this house for 13 hours working. I'm covered with paint, with lime, mortar, and everything else. I got a man hanging drywall behind me and asking questions on where the green board goes and where the cement board goes. And y'all upset because they're saying I'm only half paying attention? Seriously? Wow. Okay. Eagles have more talent in the league. We'll see, Philly D. We'll see. The only thing I would say, I'm not going to dispute that the Eagles have a really good team. I'm not going to lie to you and say they're ass. I'm not. But sometimes teams that are talented, sometimes teams that should win, they just don't. It's hard in the NFL because there's so many unknowns. You don't know what official that you have that's got a hair on his ass that had a fight with his wife who happens to be a fan of another team and ends up blowing some calls. You never know who might get hurt on your roster and end up screwing your season over. There's so many unknowns to think that automatically you got your place already in the Super Bowl It's crazy. Dave, hey Mark, that lime will eat your skin, and I know it. Oh, I know it will. You're right. It's dry. My hands are dry, so I've washed it off, and as soon as I get done in here, I will get plenty of lotion on them. My point is, Hurts has it all. Next step will be win the Super Bowl, and he's played in that great game. You know what though, Philly D? I remember a young quarterback, a great quarterback who's in the Hall of Fame, who early in his career went to the Super Bowl and lost it and never went back. Had an incredible career. Thought he was always going to go back to the Super Bowl and win it. Never did. And that, my friend, was Dan Marino. It is possible that Jalen Hurts never goes to the Super Bowl again, buddy. It's also possible that he ends up being a one-hit wonder. I know you don't want to hear that. I know you don't want to believe that, but that's possible. Rhonda. Help me, Rhonda. What's up, Rhonda? Mr. Cowboy. What's up, Mr. Cowboy? How you doing, man? Sunday, we will be back for our regular live stream. I will be back at the house. I'm heading out early in the morning, heading back home. Logan Motorsport, Eagle in practice, they're looking for revenge. That would be Dan Marino. Well, here's what's kind of good. I'm in the offseason, generally speaking, you don't usually hear too many things that you don't like. But I do like what I'm hearing from Dak Prescott and Schottenheimer, that they're trying to get off to a fast start with the new pieces and really get on the same page. That Schottenheimer, is not upset that he's not the play caller, but he got his first job from Mike McCarthy, that they're working together. You never felt like Mike McCarthy and Kellen Moore were working on the same page. In fact, you always felt like Mike McCarthy was basically trying to throw him under the bus. At least that's the way I always felt. When it came to the end of the season, he would say, the installer is the play caller. And, since I don't install the plays, then it's Kellen Moore, making sure that he's brushing all that off. Now, of course, Ryan Clark is up in there saying basically, Mike McCarthy's made this mistake and that mistake, but everybody makes mistakes. The thing is when you're the Dallas Cowboys coach or the Dallas Cowboys player, Lola, what's up, Lola, Miss Hot Sauce, how are you doing? When you are the Dallas Cowboys, you are under the microscope that everything that you do is always overanalyzed as opposed to other people. Other people can make the same mistakes. You'll never hear about it. One bit of tragic, sad news today that I can't believe is the passing of Jim Brown. Jim Brown was done playing the year I was born. Jim Brown was so good. When he retired, he had 12,316 yards. The next closest player was 9,000. Jim Brown led the NFL in rushing 8 years. I want to say in his 7th season, he rushed for over 1,800 yards in a 14-game season. You think about where Zeke is now. Zeke was great. Zeke had led the league in rushing, 3 times? Yeah. I just want to play this career highlight in here.
Most dominant player to ever step on any athletic field.
bigger and faster and stronger than everybody on the field.
Guys that are extremely strong may not be as agile. Some guys have all the speed in the world but may not have the balance. Jim had it all.
8 rushing titles in 9 seasons. 3 most valuable player awards. Over 12,000 rushing yards.
In 9 seasons.
106 rushing touchdowns. All while never missing a game and retiring at the height of his career.
Jim Brown was a titan, which means he was larger than that.
He was bigger and faster and stronger than everybody on the field.
Considered by most experts as the greatest fullback ever to play the game, Jimmy taught how to bring down the wild steer.
Jim Brown is bigger than life. He refused to compete for justice as he was on the field for excellence.
Eastside, shut up. One of the greatest of all times. Bachman Overdrive, yes, I know he was not a Dallas Cowboy, but you have to recognize what Jim Brown was for the NFL, as well as social justice, as well as being groundbreaking. When he did the movie with Raquel Welch, 100 Rifles, at that time, a black man and a white woman co-star, that was crazy. That was insane. I mean, it's not like things are today. See, I want you to understand something. I was born in 1965 in Washington, D.C. at Freeman's Hospital, which is now Howard University Hospital. In 1965, in the state that I live in, a black man and a white woman could not get married. Couldn't. It was illegal. You get lynched. For Jim Brown to be co-starring with Raquel Welch in a movie, unbelievable. But has always been there for social justice and a great human being, a really good actor, an incredible football player that literally left at the peak of his career. If he had played until he couldn't play anymore, he probably would have had the NFL rushing record. Guaranteed, because nobody ever stopped him. And at 87 years old, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Jim Brown. Hard to believe. I was fortunate enough in, I want to say 2017, to actually meet Jim Brown and get a picture with him. And I was in awe still of him. Great player and definitely will be missed. And it didn't matter that he was not a Dallas Cowboy. He was an incredible human being. All right. Back to the Dallas Cowboys, who will be getting another boost in cash. They'll be over $21 million come the 1st of June. Zeke Elliott, unfortunately, and Eastside Herald, oh my God. Eastside, you're not really that dumb, are you? Please tell me you're not really that dumb. I was not comparing Zeke Elliott to Jim Brown. What I was giving you an equivalent when we look at and say Zeke Elliott's had a good career. That he's got 3 NFL rushing titles. And putting it out there to say, take a look. Here is the standard. 8 and 9 years. That was Jim Brown. You say Zeke Elliott right here with his career, Jim Brown. That's the thing. Shout out to Philly D, man. Did you rob a bank tonight, Philly D? Shout out to you, man. You Eagle fans are feeling it. And you know what? I hope you Eagle fans keep feeling it, man. Please spread the wealth here. Because I tell you what, yeah, we got a lot of work we still need to do here at the Red Brick House. So any super chats are definitely appreciated. Appreciate you, Philly. Philly D, in fact, you'll have to come down. Y'all have to come down and spend the night here in a 203-year-old house. It was trying to give... The funny thing about you young people is you don't know anything about the past. A lot of you would have no idea about anything about Jim Brown or Gale Sayers or anybody like that. You think that football just started, 5 years ago with Madden. And there's so much history out there and so many things that were done that were freaking insane. You don't have a clue to. Learn your history. Because if you don't know where you've been, you certainly don't know where you're going. Zeke is better than any Texas player. You're right about that. But back to Zeke. Zeke is finding out that there right now isn't a market for him. You're sitting here with the Minnesota Vikings and Dalvin Cook, and I have to say Dalvin Cook right now is a better running back than Zeke Elliott. Just is. They can't find a trade partner for them. Derrick Henry, the Titans, wanted to move Derrick Henry. I got to say Derrick Henry right now is a better back than Zeke Elliott. But they couldn't make a trade. Austin Eckler, they let him make a deal. We want to get rid of you and your contract. There is no looking for running back. Nick Capps. Hope me and my wife can come see you soon at the Red Brick House. Nick Capps, you are definitely, it's probably a closer trip to here than it is to that toxic waste dump FedEx Field. Glad that your back surgery went well. Glad that you're back on your feet, buddy. And definitely look forward to seeing you. Hopefully, Nick, the NFL screwed us again, man. I can't believe we got the Commanders-Cowboys game in Washington the last week of the season. It's like, do I really want to do that again in the cold? Do I want to do that? And DeMarco Murray was... DeMarco Murray... Here's the problem with DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray had fumbleitis. And DeMarco Murray really had one great season where the Cowboys said, we're not paying you, so we're going to run you till the wheels fall off. Forgive me for the young. So I would take Zeke over DeMarco Murray. I just would. Back to the Cowboys. I'm sorry, I'm losing focus here. Back to the Cowboys and this $21 million of cap space. You have to love everything the Cowboys have done. Hopefully, between Schoonmeyer, Peyton Hendershot, and Jake Ferguson, that one of those guys is going to step up to the forefront and be our next Jason Witten. If that happens, we're in great shape. I'm still worried about the Cowboys' mentality of Tyron Smith is great and we're fine without having a replacement for him. I've heard some rumors or speculation. I don't know if it's true or not. But the coaches want Tyler Smith at left tackle. The front office, of course, wants to push and have Tyron Smith starting at left tackle. Who do I time out? What? Say what? The league screwed me as well, scheduling the Buffalo game in December. Oh, man, yeah. Who wants to go to Buffalo in December? Y'all remember what happened last winter with 12 feet of snow? Ain't nobody got time for that. How about Barry Sanders and Emmitt Smith? There you go. They were definitely really good, but neither of them did what Jim Brown did. Sorry. Jim Brown led the league 8 of 9 seasons. 8 of 9 seasons. Just hunting. Oh, okay. Rhonda, pull up a chair. It's going to be a good one this year. You talking about the Cowboys season is going to be a good one? Okay, Twiz, appreciate that. Jim Brown with the NFL championship in 64. See the old history NFL. Well, let's not forget Eagles won 3 titles in the 60. No, you didn't win 3 in 60. No, you did not. No. Your last one was in 1960. You did not win 3 world titles in the 60s. Philadelphia, stop lying. Stop. Oh, you dig my background music? That's actually not mine. That's my man's music in there. He's hanging drywall at the moment. So, yeah. Keep Tyron at left tackle and Tyler at left guard, Biotis at center, Martin at right guard, and Steele at right tackle. There you go. Philly D, shout out to you. 48, 49 in 1960. That's where you got East Side. Not East Side. Sorry, that's another notorious liar. Philadelphia saying they won 3 in the 60s. Mark, don't be delusional. Don't be delusional. What? What are you talking about there? Can we talk about the 21st century Super Bowls? Linda? Don't make me angry tonight, Linda. Now you want a chicken quesadilla? Oh, lordy. Okay, it's going to be one of those nights. Oh, okay. I thought you said you won 3 in the 60s. I was like, come on. So here's what's funny. Hold on. Oh, hold up. Eagle fans. So let me see if I get this straight. Let me make sure I get this straight. So world championships, when there was only 10 teams, count. But the Cowboys' 5 Super Bowls don't? Do I have that right? Where's my Corona? No, if I had a beer right now, I'd probably pass out. He was almost traded back to Dallas that offseason. Mark got an Eagle fan at work, but he doesn't want to talk to about football, but for the NBA. Okay. See, y'all are tripping. How many championships Dallas won with 32 teams? How many did the Eagles win with 32 teams? Just one? Oh, okay. Mark didn't call me a liar. Don't call you a liar. You said the Eagles are a good team. So Super Bowls only count when the Eagles won their first. Yeah, that's when they started. That's, history stopped after the 1960s World Championship, and then it restarted in 2017 when the Eagles won the Super Bowl. Everything that happened between there just doesn't count. Okay. Weren't they called Super Bowls then? No, they weren't Super Bowls then. They were World Championships, even though the world was only 10 teams. Thomas Garrett, what's up? Jeff Lee, how's it going, bud? Eagles are still crying. Jeez. Hey, we got more help here. Hola. See, look, they working through the night, man. Shout out to them. Cowboy fans are too soft. Players are not in the 70s and 90s. I don't get that one. Okay.
Prescott can't spike the ball down.
What the heck? Hold on. Sorry.
About this.
What the heck?
The game hinges on one play.
Hold on. My computer's doing something funky. There we go. Okay. Sorry. My computer was doing something funky on me. We won 5 Super Bowls, and we gone to 5, more than 5, and we want the Dallas Cowboys at least 9 Super Bowls I can think of. Okay, let's set the record straight. We've been to 8. We have as many losses as the Eagles do, okay, in Super Bowls. Truth in advertising, we have 3 losses. How y'all hungry from listening to music? I don't understand the correlation there. Yeah, forget Eagle fans. Y'all the best. Okay. Thank you, Ray. I appreciate that. Everybody's saying, I want a taco now. Okay. Okay. All right. Mexican music makes me hungry. Okay. Mexican music makes you hungry. Got it. All right. Moving right along, because now y'all got me thinking about tacos and burritos with some nice hot sauce on them. Interesting piece. A couple interesting things. Devontae Adams says basically he's in spin control right now, is not happy with the front office of the Raiders. Another interesting piece. Diggs versus Diggs working out together. And those two guys want to play together. And we know Stephon still doesn't seem to be happy where he is at the moment. June 1st is around the corner. And there looks to be some guys that will be let go or traded. DeAndre Hopkins, anyone? Dalvin Cook, anyone? Food, it does a body good. But y'all, listen, it's going on 10 o'clock here. Y'all haven't eaten yet? I don't want to hear shit about Super Bowls until we release the free. Okay, there you go. I can agree with you that, wealthy mind. I can agree with you that. Let's get through the regular season and make playoffs first. How about that? Ace Money, how am I doing? I tell you what, this is off of the football note. This was crazy today. Russ up, Ray, 28 months as a Mojo crew member. Appreciate it. I'd love to have D-Hop too. I was outside, standing in the front porch because I wanted to dress it up because I've had so many people that, they slow up as they go by and say, the place looks great. And it's like, I ain't touched the brick out front and I ain't done anything with this front porch. I don't know what you've seen that looks great, but okay. So I've been working on it because I said, honey, I want to get the porch post and the bulkhead painted so that way it looks, better, since people keep saying it looks so much better. And while we were out there, this older gentleman, silver hair guy, pulls up and says, man, the place looks great. He said, I was born in that front room. I said, okay, can you pull over and come on over and talk to us? And so he came in. He's 81 years old. He needed to sit down in a chair. But we went in the front room where he was born. And he started talking, and he let us know some things about the house that I didn't know, that originally when it was built as a log cabin. And then later was renovated, and they ended up doing it out of brick and putting the second story on it. And turns out that he actually was in a band, and he used to play with Johnny Cash and Jerry Lee Lewis and all this stuff. So it was like really, really cool to get a little bit more history in the house and see the joy on his face about this house not being destroyed and put in the landfill. So for me, today was a good day, even with the Eagle Trolls that are here. Would the House of Dallas hate me if I suggested Keg Logs has a backup? I don't get that one. Simple math is 30 years ago. Golden era. You smell me? Okay. What I want is an offensive line and a wide receiver. I think a wide receiver from Arizona is pretty good. Yeah. You're going to do 5 and 30 more years from... Oh, Lordy. The best Mexican you can have... Are we back? There we go. We're back. Okay, sorry. Zoom Pod has batteries. And there we go. Okay. Zoom Pod has batteries, and when the batteries go, there's no warning. It just goes, doo. So there we go. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. I got it. It's broke-ass media, okay? At some point, we will finish with the studio here, and it will be plugged in. There we go. And we're back. Okay. Did you miss me? Well, here. Let's do this for a second.
What? Why do we get a wide receiver? Oh, shit, he was a dog. That's a good pick, though.
Shout out to good old Rashid there. We needed a little comic relief there, at least for a moment, as I get back on track here. Forgive me for not being prepared tonight. It's been a long, long week, and I'm tired. I'm actually really tired. Mark, buy you a battery charger and rechargeable batteries. James, it's not a matter. I had batteries for it. It's just Actually, what I need to do is just get my battery thing, because I can actually put power directly in there, but I didn't because this is kind of like my portable set. Let's roll, Rhonda. Life is hard for a Giants fan. Laugh out loud. 6-1. Oh God, I want to be like the Eagles, Mark. Nope, Twist. Don't want to be like the Eagles. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. I'm going to probably end this this stream a little bit early tonight because I got to check on the guys here and get everything locked up. Everybody who did a super chat tonight, we'll make sure that we're going to put you in a drawing Sunday. We'll end up being back. I'll be back, actually. I can't wait to get back home tomorrow. I'll probably go back home and just pass out when I get there. But Sunday afternoon, we'll be back to our regular live stream. And I'll make sure that everybody who did super chat will be added into the drawing. And we're working on getting everybody a football. My wife, of course, I was just like, okay, so, we got the addresses for everybody. We'll just send them out. She's like, you can't just send the football. She said, you got to send like a card to go with it. And that's like, oh, okay, honey. All right. So we're working on that. So once we get the cards figured out, what's going to be in the cards, we'll get them in there. And we'll probably start about the end of next week. Logan Motorsport, I'm a real cool dude. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. You're all right for an Eagle fan, Logan. Willie Vesser, remember my misery is old history before my time. No heartache over here, but you, sir, are living the misery right now. 30 years and counting. I don't think, you know what, Philadelphia? I love football. But I'm not living in misery. I'm not losing sleep because the Dallas Cowboys didn't win the Super Bowl over the last 30 years. Just not. I would love for the Cowboys to win the Super Bowl again soon, but I'm not losing sleep over it, and I'm not living in misery. That's the thing about you Eagle fans. You guys, you're special. You're just special. Edward Strickland, Georgia Grandpa Gaming, what's up? Shout out to you for the super chat. Appreciate you. You're added to the list. I'm out. No attention to Eagles. I enjoy this chat room. I can't enjoy this chat room like you used to. All right, so Rhonda, I'll have to clean it up some, girl. Appreciate you, though, girl. Oh, the cockroaches. Mark, we kid because we love. Don't mess with people you don't appreciate, you bud. Yeah, but you guys got to slow down. When you start chasing the women out, see, I understand how you guys roll. Y'all are pasty in your mama's basement and stuff, but don't chase the women out, okay? I do reside. I was born and raised in Virginia and have always lived in Virginia and has always have been a Dallas Cowboy fan. Basically, putting a knife in the back of the Commanders fans, not a problem. Well, I'll tell you what, James. Email me, James, and I'll take care of you. My father-in-law is a cool dude. Oh, Lordy. East Side. On that note, I tell you what. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. When East Side starts calling me father-in-law, it is definitely time to go. Let me say I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Jasmine, how are you doing, Jasmine? We're cutting out a little bit early tonight because I'm a little tired. I'm here at the Red Brick House. And I need to pack up my stuff because we got to leave at 6 in the morning. And I got to check on the guys here, make sure they got everything they need. But I appreciate everybody here. Remember, here we go. Boom.
You play to win the game.
Hello? You play to win the game. You don't play to just play it. That's the great thing about sport.